What's up, everybody? Let's Talk Jets Radio. Hope you guys are doing well. Quick video here. Apologies for no show last night. That's completely on me. Had a baseball game that ran a little bit late with some weather in the area. But I did promise you guys a training camp preview, so I will be going position by position, just looking at each spot, talking about some storylines, roster battles, making some predictions, statistics, things like that. Apologies for the camera view right now. Got a new car lease a couple weeks ago, and my phone clip doesn't really fit too well in this one, so working on that. The Jets did announce their training camp schedule yesterday. You got July 30th, first date that's going to be open to the public. A couple dates in late August, joint practices with the Falcons, and then early August you have the green and white scrimmage at MetLife. I reserved my tickets already, so hopefully get to meet up with as many of you guys as possible. Always fun talking, interacting. But quick video here talking quarterbacks to start out. And hold on, trying to merge onto 24. Not ideal as I'm talking quarterbacks. So yeah, I said in my last video that I think that the Jets will keep three quarterbacks. Mike White being the younger guy who showed you some things within the offense last year. Flacco being more the player / coach. I think that's important. Just not having Beck, not having Kavanaugh, not having as many voices in Wilson's ear, LaFleur in the booth. Having that that guy in pads that he can lean on. I think that's important. I thought those two did have a good rapport last year. So I think it's good to bring that back. But all pressure is going to be on Zach Wilson. All eyes on him. And, I think it's important as fans just to kind of, keep the expectations in perspective as far as what's realistic for a jump going into year two from where Wilson was as a rookie. And, we keep hearing all the stuff about the Bengals and Joe Burrow. Why not the Jets? Why not Zach Wilson? And, I'd love to see him take that kind of leap where, we're talking about him this year playing like a top 15, top 10 quarterback. But the reality is from where he was as a rookie, he wasn't playing like Joe Burrow was as a rookie. Burrow was, 65% completion percentage, 13 touchdowns, 5 picks. Zach Wilson, he was at 55%, 9 touchdowns, 11 picks, 2,300 yards. I know he missed 4 or 5 games. And he, to his credit, he did a phenomenal job last 5 games of the year. It was only him, Burrow, and Aaron Rodgers that didn't throw a pick in those last 5 games. So you give him a lot of credit just for, cleaning up the mechanics, showing that he can play within the offense, making smart decisions, taking care of the football. All those things are incredibly important for a young quarterback who was struggling with them early on. But still, the full body of work from his rookie year, he's got a long ways to go. And so, you look at guys like Herbert, guys like Burrow, Dak Prescott, Kyler Murray. They all stepped in right away as rookies. They were ready to go. They were in the mid to high 60% completion percentage. And so for Zach Wilson, you can maybe make a case that, maybe he shouldn't have started as a rookie. Maybe those first 4 games, he should have been sitting and watching and learning. But again, like I said, to his credit, he took the lumps, he bounced back from it, and I think ultimately it was a great learning experience for him. Now, what's a realistic jump for year two? I look at other quarterbacks like Carr, like Josh Allen. To me, those are more realistic comparisons. Where Carr with the Raiders, he started out rookie year 58% completion percentage, upped it a few percentage points every year after that to I think like 61, 63, and then by year 5, year 6, that's finally where he was that franchise quarterback in the 69, 70% range. And the reason I'm talking so much about completion percentage is just every year you look at top 12, top 15, those guys are all 65% and above almost every single year. And especially within this offense, LaFleur puts an emphasis on getting rid of the ball quickly, putting it in your receiver's hands, letting them, make plays in space. So Zach Wilson's got to be able to up the completion percentage. I just don't know, what kind of jump would be realistic going into year two. So like I said, Derek Carr, he upped his a few percentage points every year until, he was making that big leap by year 5, year 6. Josh Allen did it a little bit differently, and I think this is a perfect example as far as the kind of arc that we would all love to see as Jet fans for Wilson. Whereas a rookie, he was at 53, Josh Allen. Year 2, he upped it to 58%. Touchdowns and interceptions, he threw more interceptions than he did touchdowns as a rookie. Flipped those numbers around year 2, 20 touchdowns, 9 picks. Trying to remember all this off the top of my head. Clearly, I've been doing some studying. But then year 3, that's where he, took that legitimate leap where he was playing like an MVP candidate. 69% completion percentage, 30-plus touchdowns, making plays with his legs, something that I also think Zach Wilson could do if he gets more opportunities to roll out outside the pocket. Clearly he's mobile. I think the knee injury set him back a little bit last year as far as maybe limiting some things that LaFleur could do with the offense. But this year I'm excited, man. I really legitimately am. I'm excited for the kid, but like I said, I hope that at least for the fan base, the expectations are realistic, where we're not setting the bar so high that we're setting ourselves up for failure if he doesn't ultimately reach it. So go get him, Zach. I'm not even going to talk about MILFs. I'm glad that he's got a sense of humor about it. I'm glad the locker room's got a good sense of humor about it. Excuse me. I think that having that kind of camaraderie where guys can joke around and not take it too seriously, and guys can take a laugh. I think that stuff is important for Zach Wilson's sake. I'm sure he's probably not appreciating the fact that his ex-girlfriend put the story out, whether it's true or false. 2 weeks ago, all we were talking about was his physique, how he's dedicated, film junkie, all that, and now he's probably like, shit, week one, I got to answer, questions at training camp about whether or not, I'm banging my mom's best friend. So, I think just for his psyche, he's probably not too happy that this is out there, as much as, he's getting all the props and the street cred and dogging him and all that. I'm sure he would much rather prefer the focus be all on football. So as fans, I think it's important that we try to give that to him. So go Jets. Talk to you guys later.